Julie here, back again with G4G with another new special guest straight out of the cheese state, Wisconsin. Everyone, allow me to introduce to you Jessica. Hey! So, Jessica, please introduce yourself to our audience. Describe a little bit about your background, where you came from as far as education is concerned, and some of your career goals and personal goals you're trying to pursue in life.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. So my name is Jessica from Wisconsin, just north of Milwaukee. I went to college at UW-Whitewater, where I love to watch football and sports, and I got my degree in psychology. And through that, I learned a lot about research, and I've always loved fitness, and I played soccer most of my life, and so I was always active. But school-wise, I loved numbers and analyzing data and all that fun stuff. So that pushed me after graduation to get a job at General Electric, and I am a research coordinator for MRI research. So it pretty much is the way that GE Healthcare is able to continue selling MRIs. So it's pretty cool to see all the new things that they're making.
Very, very interesting. So speaking of new things, let's talk about fitness, of course. One of my areas of specialties. You were put through an epic balance, strength, and power workout today. First 10 minutes or so, 15, give or take a couple minutes, consisting of a lot of speed, agility, quickness training that consisted with a lot of coordination. Please explain your experiences working with the hurdles and the ladders and dealing with verbal communication during an epic series of drills.
So at first it was horrible.
Well, you heard it here, everyone.
You would say left, I would go right. So it was really good for me to work on that because I'm very good with direction of my feet and where my body's going. But when I have to hear something and then decide which way I'm gonna go, that extra second was really hard for me in the beginning. So I really liked how we did that, so I was able to pick up on that.
Very good, because I kind of explained from a human performance standpoint that the whole goal of health and fitness and performance training is to be able to move without even thinking and do it very, very fast and efficiently. So you get a little taste of, or dosage of reality with those drills. And moving on to the balance circuit, I noticed you did some very unique and fairly innovative exercises according to your history of bodybuilding, is that correct? You were placed on a cortex, which is a very unique round object that has the ability to move in all planes of direction. And one of the exercises, you were asked to stand on it, and you just had to simply twist and turn your hips or rotate your body. Please explain your experience with that particular exercise.
It was so hard. I thought I was gonna be really good at it because I can do like squats and all this fun stuff on a Bonsu ball. It was totally different than that. But I liked it because it was a new challenge. I like new things, experiencing new ways of doing the same thing, if it's different squats, different weights, maneuvering your body and using different muscle groups and things like that just to shock your muscle. And so it was really hard, but I enjoyed it because it was new. So I liked it.
And also too, in that balance circuit, you were on a Eric's pad or a balance pad, and notice that you did some basic movements with just your body weight, focusing on hip mobility, creating circles with your hip, as well as work with an ankle band, trying to stretch that band behind your body to the side and front of your body. Please explain how easy or difficult it was and what was kind of going through the thought process during that particular drill.
The drill itself wasn't hard. What you had to do was pretty easy. It's just having the band of resistance was one thing, then your body weight and having to open up your hip. I think for me, I don't always realize how tight my hips can be, and I think that's something a lot of athletes deal with. And being able to open up your hips, it's really important to stretch your hips, and I'm working on that now. But I think it was really good for me because I was super sore after each one, in a good way. But I think it was just a different way of doing things, and I liked getting that perspective.
Awesome, and moving on to the second epic circuit of the strength circuit, consisted a little bit more isolation movements, bodybuilding style, I guess, and implemented some bench pressing, supersetting with push-ups till failure with some unique accessory tools I have here at the facility. some pulley exercise and arm training. Please explain briefly your overall experience with that circuit.
So the fact that I could do the bench with the chains, I thought that I felt super cool.
There you go.
You see like the big bodybuilders, like the macho dudes.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like a macho dude.
Well, that's the right gym for that. It's Macho Man Gym, so.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. And the push-ups, I've seen the bands used before, but it was just a different way of doing things again. And I really liked it and moving. I like doing things to failure and seeing how far I can go and seeing how far I can truly push myself, but then like you just pushing me like that a little bit farther.
Great. And last but not least, you were put through the power circuit that incorporated trading hang cleans with an aqua bag, a bag filled with water, which is fairly unique compared to most gyms because they don't have it, along with lateral board with a slide board, pushing to the left and to the right for speed for 30 repetitions. Please explain your experience with those exercises.
That would probably, well, besides the bench and the chains, had to be my favorite because I haven't seen that board before, but it was really cool and I like felt like I could be like an Olympic skater after that. And then I've seen a lot of people use the water bags, but again, just something that I've never done. And so I liked pairing those two because I thought they were both fun and and doing cleans. I've only done them with a bar, so doing them with the bag was, I thought that was fun.
Well, after trying a fairly unique and innovative workout, I guess, for you, according to your fitness background, you dealt with a lot of adversity and you were sane enough to actually deal with it and overcome it, and you reached power or success. So you survived the workout. Hey! Moving on, last but not least, please give one piece of advice towards obtaining success, personally and professionally, to our audience.
For me, it's kind of two because I am a big believer in never giving up, but changing how you do things or how you do one thing doesn't mean you're giving up. And so for me, I went through like different ways of fitness with playing soccer growing up, then moving into like I was considering rugby for a little while, and then going into bodybuilding and lifting and other sports. It's like I'm opening up my, I guess, abilities of what I can do, but I never quit each thing. I was just moving on to the next thing that was out of my comfort zone. I think moving out of your comfort zone is so important, and if you're nervous, it's a good thing. If you're scared, it means you care. Like if you're nervous to go to practice, you're scared to talk to the coach, or it shows you care, it shows it means something to you. And I think that the only way you can be successful is that if you truly care about what you're doing.
Well, there you go, everyone. You heard it from Jessica herself, all the way from Wisconsin. All right? And don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and show that you care, and tremendous things will happen in the future, like obtaining success. Till then, stay tuned for future epic appearances. I know. From Jessica, we'll see you next time.